live. Listeners, welcome back to another episode of Unlabeled the Podcast. I got my good friend Kendall in the building. How you feeling this week, brother?
Feel it. Come on. Feeling good. Feeling great.
You feeling good?
Feeling great. Feeling good. How are you?
I'm doing great, brother, as well. I also got Montre in the building. How you feeling this week, brother?
Hey, good, blessed, bro. Actually, just got back to the crib last night, man. I went over our good brother Lamar. That's the owner of A Fresh. We had him on the podcast. Him and his wife anniversary. Happy anniversary, Lamar, Rachel. But yeah, they went to New York. They went to New York, man. So I did some resident care for them at their house, man.
So you back? Cause you've been off like 2 episodes, right?
Yeah. I've been over there since Tuesday.
Oh, okay. I knew I missed you for a while, and I got my good brother Blaze in the building, and apparently Lil Wayne is here somewhere.
Yo, what up?
What up, bro? How you feeling?
We got the ribs in it already?
No, not for you. For you didn't hear that big flicking in the background.
Oh, you know who that is.
He was finna come on and spit some hot fire too. As soon as you hear that shit,
out of control. Hey, I'm sober this evening too, bro. I got the good Nestle water too. I'm sober.
I got the good water and the good drink. Thank you, brother Kendall. That's where I got it from.
I got what drink?
No, I'm talking about having the water, bro. Kendall used to be the only one. And that's how you knew Kendall went to college too, dog. He used to be the only one. He have a cup of his liquor and a cup of water the whole night. Kendall wake up at 6:30 in the morning, roll a blunt, all geek. Hey, let's go, let's kick it.
He said that's how you know he went to college. I don't know why college and water is synonymous.
Because it's funny as hell. That's where a lot of drinking takes place, Jerome. It ain't shit else to do but drink. There ain't shit else to do in college.
And that's why.
So they responsible drinkers. What you talking about?
Yes. You got the upperclassmen tell you, man, make sure you got some water.
Yeah. It's gonna be. Look, we pull in a 24-hour.
Low key, that's how Brandon drink. He don't like when he any liquor he drink. He tell him to add water. Like if he do like vodka, he be like vodka water. I be like, dog, you too healthy for me, bro.
Way too healthy. That's why he almost 40 with a 6-pack still.
That 6-pack ain't going nowhere. He gonna be 70 with a 6-pack.
Right.
Hey, and he can party for 48 hours straight.
Doing that same ass weak ass shuffle dance too.
Hey, y'all gonna get off my man, bro.
Hey, dog, that's because you see Blaze ain't seen that dancing. That's why he defending him.
Y'all get off my
you don't
man,
even know
bro.
Baby D. That's why.
That's why you looking at me like that. You don't even know Baby D.
You don't even know Baby D.
Hey, dog, listen. Montre, can you tell them about your adventures earlier in T-Mobile?
I didn't even want to say their name, dog. Listen, dog. I've been in T-Mobile since 10:45 this morning, bro. I left there at like 2:15, dog. All I was trying to do was switch my shit from Sprint to T-Mobile, bro. And I ain't got no phones, bro. Bro, I spent 4 hours in that motherfucker. It still ain't got no new phones, bro.
Hey, dog, listen, he been telling me for the last 3 weeks, every event, bro, he'll go to McDonald's. He be like, bro, I'm calling corporate. Dog. Hey, dog, he went to T-Mobile. He said, dog, I'm definitely calling corporate on that. I said, bro, you're the only black Karen I know, dog. I'm starting calling this nigga K-Ron.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen, dog. On my solo K-Ron. You can spell
Add
it
him
like
on Twitter,
too.
man. Add him on Twitter, man. That shit works.
Hey, listen, bro. I am K-Ron, bro. No bullshit, dog. Hey, listen, let me tell you what dude did. So they manager, dog, right? I'm dealing with a older black lady. You know what I'm saying? I met with her a few months back, and I told her I'd call her. You know what I'm saying? So she was off, so she came in. You know what I'm saying? Her supervisor, bro. He like younger white dude. You know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, she got her tablet. She got all our information on there. We at her little computer, bro. We doing the whole. We starting the process, bro. She take me and my girl over to look at some phones. Dude comes and takes her tablet, bro, and her computer for a customer he got, bro. So now she come up, bro. I'm talking about he wasted like 45 minutes of our time, bro, while we was in there, bro. He was rude as a bitch the whole time, dog. Guess what? They getting the call about that nigga. Straight up. Hey, listen, bro. Listen. Do your job, bro. All of us work, bro. Everybody's successful. we damn good at what we do. Do your motherfucking job. I don't care if you're a McDonald's worker. You shouldn't apply to this motherfucker. Fuck that. He get in the car.
I just realized I was blowing up the spot because I definitely had y'all little 4 camera in the right hand corner. The listeners could see that the whole time. Everything niggas was doing in the background, niggas could see. I was fucking up the live stream. I had y'all little cameras in the corner. That was on me.
Everybody gonna be fired tomorrow. Niggas gonna get an email and shit.
It's all good. My bad, y'all.
Bro, I'm getting fired too.
Yeah, fire me, please. Please fire me.
Fire.
I dragged that shit off the screen quick as a bitch
everybody.
too.
Everybody.
Hey, you're fired.
You gotta
do the Trump. You gotta do the Trump hand.
Don't conjure that motherfucker back up, please, bro.
He already back. It's 2024. You better get ready.
He back 2024. He back.
Been nowhere. Just like cybercrime.
No, we don't need to conjure that nigga up at all. But man, let's get into this docket. Y'all brothers ready to get into this docket?
Yes, sir.
And we can go ahead and start at the top with this Kanye West interview on Drink Champs. What was y'all major takeaway? What y'all think when y'all first heard it? What was some of y'all major takeaways when y'all first saw the interview?
Kanye ain't crazy. Well, he crazy, but not insane crazy.
He crazy, but not insane crazy.
He's smart. He's genius crazy.
He's celebrity crazy.
He's genius. I think he's genius crazy, bro. Like everybody ain't a genius, so everybody ain't gonna get him.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Care to expound. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna tell you, bro, real quick. My girl was like, I wasn't even a fan of dude. She a full-fledged Kanye West fan now after the interview, bro. She was like, damn, I thought he was crazy. Like, I'm like, nah. His mind just work a little different. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, my fault. I cut you off.
Nah, Kendall, you on mute. Unmute yourself, brother.
My bad.
No, you good.
I was just gonna say he did say Candace Owens was a genius, so that was crazy. But other than that, you're right.
Hey, she might be. The way she keep her name out there.
Man, that bitch is not a genius. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I don't even want to say that.
Protect all black women.
I mean, she's
right
good
out the
for
window.
what, don't get me wrong, she makes her money, that's but I mean, anybody can be a, top level black that speaks against
she leveraged coonery into millions.
Yeah, yes the fuck she did.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on a second. Did he say that on this interview, or are you referencing something that he said in the past, Kendall?
I'm just saying in period. Yeah, just in the past. Yeah, not from the interview. No.
Right.
Yeah. He was just saying the crazy part. I was just really making the joke, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Candace Owens. I think she's a brilliant mind, but I definitely think she'd be on some bullshit. 100%.
Yeah, she's definitely not a genius.
Yeah, no. I won't say a genius, but she definitely.
You know what?
Go ahead.
You know what I learned from Kanye though, from his crazy antics and his the shit he says, bro. A lot of times, bro, he'll say it, but that's not what he's meaning. Like, you know what I mean? Like he do that a lot, bro. Like literally, and I'm not saying this is what he meant when he said that, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But he could have been on some shit that the way she going about this, you know what I mean? Like all the she doing that coonery, but like you said, she done turned it into millions. You know what I'm saying? He might be talking about like the way she, you know what I mean? Like he don't be necessarily like really like the racist shit this bitch is, or you know what I mean? Like a lot of the coonery type shit. Like he kind of crazy, bro. And for some reason, bro, like when he be having those outbursts, when he say shit, he don't be thinking. I don't think he be thinking it through. Like this interview was so good because he actually sat down, bro, and like was really chopping it up. You ain't really heard, you ain't really got a lot of that, bro, where he really sitting there chopping it up. Cause like my girl, she just see the shit that's in the media. She, you know what I mean? She one of them people like, oh, this motherfucker crazy. Mm-hmm. Now you listen to him talking, you like, okay. He's making a lot of goddamn sense. Okay, like shit.
We a headline culture, man. And Kanye, he spit a lot of shit that they can put in the headlines. But if you actually let him explain the shit he's talking about, it makes sense. You be like, damn,
it makes sense. Yeah, you be like, oh shit, okay, yeah. But you got to give him that time to explain it, because when he had him outbursts, you be like, what is this nigga on today, dog?
We just saw that last week with Joe Budden and him being paraphrased on his podcast. Because like you said, we do live in a headline culture. A microwave culture, we live by sound bites, and when you on a long form platform such as a podcast or something like that, it's very hard to take a little bit of a sound bite of what somebody say and make it, you know what I mean, make it make sense. Everybody can sound crazy when you paraphrase or sound like
you don't get it in context. Because I listened to the pod before that headline came out, and I was like, he was joking when he said that shit. Like
pure tongue in cheek.
Motherfuckers ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, even if you didn't even watch the podcast, like. you could just watch what he said and how he said it. Clearly, he was being an asshole about it, and you could just tell from his voice. Like,
yeah, that's what I took.
But you know, the reality is people are stupid. But yeah, I mean,
back to this Kanye West Drink Champ interview, man. Some of my biggest takeaways, man. Let me pull up these notes right quick because I don't want to. I thought it was pretty dope how you juxtapose his mama being born into a black water fountain, drinking fountain, growing up in the '60s doing Jim Crow era and whatnot, and he juxtaposed that against our black vote today, saying that we born into a vote. When we born black into our community, we expect to vote a certain way or think a certain way. I think that goes a lot to Kanye West's personality and what informs his personality as far as how he would wear the pink polos. And he said Tata was looking at him nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like for wearing a pink polo, he said Tata always wanted to be somebody more gangster. You know what I mean? And because we definitely come from a community where we can't even wear a tighter pair of jeans. Niggas gonna be looking at us nuts. You know what I'm saying? So
no move.
Right. But you know what I meant, like in the era we grew up in, you know what I mean?
Right. It's Halter Top season now.
right, Halter Top season. But yeah, I thought that was pretty dope. Just how he juxtaposed that, because like I said, we definitely need to be kind of liberate ourselves a little bit from the status quo, even the shit that's in our community. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how y'all feel about that, but do y'all feel like we need to liberate ourselves a little bit and think outside the box when it comes to black issues, quote unquote?
Absolutely. But Kendall, you muted that, brother.
Hey,
I was just letting y'all go. Because y'all was talking. But yeah, I definitely think we need to liberate more within ourselves. I mean, I kind of was talking about that at the last pod a little bit too. Just putting more things in your control. Things that you can control. I mean, it's just always very important to, take initiative on things that you want to see change. So I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't want to hang on that too much because, like I said, that one we can probably come back to that a little bit later. Let y'all think about it.
It's different topics too. I mean, you talked about a lot of stuff, so you can definitely go down the line.
Yeah. But no, that was a little bit deeper talk. It's gonna probably something we need to flesh out a little bit more versus just kind of taking it off the top of the dome. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how I am about our community. I think all of us have a little bit of a responsibility when it comes to our community. But one of the things I thought was really dope was when he was talking about 808s, and he was saying how 808 comes from the lowest chakra. And he was saying like these trap beats and things of that nature. He was saying that hey, somebody got to turn that YouTube in the background down. But he was saying how that 808 operates in the lowest chakra, and that beats he said it basically conjures up like anger and frustration in, you know what I mean? And I always had old heads talk to me about how when they was younger they used to listen to hip hop on the way to work. And then they'd be like, man, you need to play some jazz on the way to work instead of hip hop. Because I road rage. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how
yes, you do.
my temper is. Shut the fuck up, Trey. Nobody
yes, you do.
But y'all know how my temper is. And so when he was talking about that, it definitely resonated with me because I was like, huh. You know what I mean? And he was talking about the trap beats and things of that nature. And I mean, I still listen to hip hop on the way to work. I'm a little bit at peace now, but certain sounds do still conjure up anxiety and frustration in what I'm saying in me. You know what I mean? Have y'all had that experience? Have y'all changed up like a morning routine or something y'all listen to music wise when it comes to like meditation or anything like that? Or did that part of the interview even resonate with y'all?
I didn't understand what he meant by that because he said he done with 808s and that was a big part of his music for a minute, but I don't have no feeling about that.
Yeah. I ain't familiar with chakras. The only thing I know is what Solange told me about them shit and Mercury retrograde and whatnot. So I like I said, if our listeners want to expound and inform us about what the hell a chakra does or what it does, I'm pretty sure it got something to do with some kind of spirituality. So
yeah, chakra is dealing with meditation and it's like energy basically. It's another form of it. But yeah, definitely look it up.
Brother
but
College,
as far as
through.
Like different levels of music, different types of music, especially when you go into certain places or if like in different settings, if you're painting or things like that, you might want to change up the music. Me personally, like I'm more so a jazz person, so like just off the top of my head, like I listen to Donald Byrd, Quincy Jones, Kamasi Washington, of course, Truco Valdez, Robert Glasper.
That's my guy. My guy.
Yeah. Yeah, just to name a few. I ain't gonna go crazy, but yeah, man. Like as far as like I just think it's important, and I more so learned that. I ain't gonna even lie. I more so learned that in college. When I was in a music class, I took a music course or whatever, and just learning the different, just the understanding like the importance of music and the different modes that it can provide for you and stuff like that. That's when I really started getting into different types of music, especially when it came to instrumentals. I had a homeboy of mine who used to listen to a lot of hip hop instrumentals, but he would only play like mellow stuff. And for the most part, man, it's always embedded in my head as Feel It in the Air with Beanie Siegel.
Mm-hmm.
He would play that instrumental, bro, over and over when he was studying or something like that. Like I still, I know that beat front to back. Like, but it definitely calms you down and puts you in a different state. Especially for, like you said, somebody like me and you who like to drive a little fast.
Drive a little fast. A little fast is an understatement.
I listen to Moneybagg Yo in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And that's why you be calling corporate on these women that work at T-Mobile. He's like, man, McDonald's got my drive-through order wrong.
Yeah. Hey, you ever want the Popeyes, dog? Order you a 2-piece and a chicken sandwich, and all you get is a chicken sandwich, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta call them people.
You gotta call them people on them.
Y'all ain't shit, man. Like,
hey, that's why I call them Brother K-Ron, dog. Y'all don't understand.
Turn into K-Ron. Okay.
And you smell it like Karen too.
All right, dog.
Be at the counter like, I'll wait.
You gotta put an apostrophe in that shit. Yeah, oh God, hey, listen, it's on my soul.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's how I know I still ain't shit, because I just be like, fuck it, I be walking.
Oh God, like right. I ain't even got the time, bro. Don't even got the time.
But hey, whatever, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Complete wrong order, be like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I swear. And you be heated, but you be like, I ain't going back though.
I was starving that day too, dog. I was so mad, bro.
Hey, you really wanted that sandwich, bro.
Listen, bro.
This is King Petty over here, dog.
Hey, it was when I went over to Lamar's house, man, that Wednesday. So they was leaving. I couldn't leave because I'm there with his client. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, I was heated, bro. I was mad as a bitch.
No, you a whole fool. Hey, dog, one thing that I thought was really dope. This is kind of a historic thing. I've seen several Kanye West interviews, and he always talk about, even from people that's in this camp, like Saha the Prince, when he was talking about how Kanye West, somebody walk in the studio with a pair of leather pants on or something, Kanye West will reference them in the song and then get that person the credit on the song, which I always thought was dope. But when he brought up this part in the interview about Beanie Siegel naming, giving him the name Yeezy for his brand, I thought that.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
bro.
you good.
Lance in the chat said,
Go ahead,
Trey, I stay calling corporate on Popeyes.
Straight up, dog.
Hey, no, I had to bring that back.
All the people.
Corporate on Popeyes, though? Hey, he ain't playing not a game.
Not a game to call corporate on Popeyes.
I'll write a letter like a motherfucker.
Hey, Lance, before I continue with my point, does it work? That's
Always
what I want to know.
Always work.
Maybe I need to get my black Karen out.
hey, lady tried to add insurance to my phone today. I said, no, you can put insurance on my daughter's phone and on my girl's phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Yeah.
She was like, but sometimes shit just happen. Like she said, my son, blah, blah, blah. His went out the first week he had it. I said, that ain't a T-Mobile problem. That's an Apple problem.
Straight up.
And guess what? I said, shit, I'll fuck around and get you a new phone. I'm calling corporate.
Oh shit.
My fault, wrong, man.
No, you good. You good. Y'all got on all bullshit. That's why it's called Unlabeled, bro. Unscripted, uninterrupted. You know what I mean? That's why I named it like that. But anyway, back to what I was saying about him giving credit, because seldom do we see a person with money like that's close to, you know what I'm saying, a group of other people. When he got the name Yeezy from Beanie Siegel, he said that he had a bag for Beanie Siegel. And it's been reported now, so to speak, it came from Beanie Siegel. I guess he was doing a performance and he was on stage. And he said that Kanye West promised him $50 million and 5% of the company, which I thought was like crazy. You know what I mean? So but I thought it was extremely dope that he stayed that loyal to that he stayed that loyal to Beanie, especially seeing as how early in his career Beanie and his relationship was kind of adverse. Right. I don't know if y'all remember Beanie said something about Kanye West being gay, and he did an interview saying I ain't gay. He was like, I ain't as gangster as Beans, but I ain't gay. Like, he was really hurt by that comment. So for him to remember that he gave him that name Yeezy to kind of give him some hood clout, so to speak, and remember that, I thought it was extremely dope.
But didn't he helped him out in some situation as well, didn't he? Or something? It was something like he was somewhere he shouldn't, in a different area, or something was going on, and Beanie had basically took care of him. Basically, I don't know if somebody said something crazy to him, or it was situation he was involved in, but I'll pull it. I'll find it. But I thought you was gonna talk about that.
No, actually. I don't remember that at all. If you can look that up, because I don't remember that at all. I don't think I know. Baseline was like that legendary. Yeah, all I remember is Baseline was like that legendary Rockefeller.
But you're right about the Yeezy name though.
Yeah. But Baseline was like the legendary Rockefeller studio where everybody recorded at, and y'all remember who was on the Rockefeller roster. You had State Property, Beans, Freeway. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of quote unquote thugs and whatnot. I don't even like to use that term, but that's the best way I can describe him. And so that's why he gave him that name, like I said, to give him that clout.
No, that's dope though. That he reached out to him like that.
Yeah.
I don't think Beans was asking for no money. He wasn't even thinking about that shit.
Yeah, Rodney said he's still waiting for a reply, but yeah, we'll see. At least he mentioned it in the interview, so we'll wait to see what happened, because Kanye got.
But I mean, you know how dope that is, though, bro. Like how dope of a human being you got to be, bro. Any person that inspires Kanye, bro, like, he put him on. Mm-hmm. He get him on credit. You know what I mean? Like people don't do no shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? And to me, I feel like I know the reason why he did that. Because he became a billionaire off Yeezy, off that name, off that brand. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's just dope that he even, years down the line, he like, shit, hey, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So, if he really give him that and all of that shit, that's dope.
Mm-hmm. My bad. I'm trying to help one of our listeners out right quick, because they having a hard time finding it. Let me make sure they sign in to YouTube, because they don't know. Trey, your camera's off too, brother, and you're talking, and so you're popping up on the YouTube. But okay. Hold on one second. I'm over here being technical support where I'm trying to produce a live episode, y'all. But yeah, I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if y'all know that also. Part 2 of the Drink Champs interview is coming out this Thursday. A lot of people don't seem to know this. I don't know why this went over a lot of people's head. But if you go on the Drink Champs Instagram, Noriega posted a short clip of the second half of it, and it looked like Kanye West is getting lit. So I don't know what's gonna happen, because he took quite a few shots of that Japanese whiskey during the promo.
And he smoked. I was like, damn.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about on the promo for the second part of the interview.
Hey, one thing that really stuck out to me though was when he said how he was gonna make gay public, turn it into IPO.
Himself.
That should have changed. That should be crazy.
Yeah. He was talking about putting himself on the stock market. He said he was throwing it out there.
Yeah. As a corporation.
Right. That would be crazy. I don't think that's ever been done before.
I just sent you the interview where Beanie talks about it or whatever. So if you want to maybe play it, not necessarily right now, but or maybe share it on the YouTube description.
We can, because it's 2 minutes long. I'll put it in the description of this podcast. I'm gonna have to open up the community section too. If y'all want to be contributor to our YouTube section, text me or Kendall y'all YouTube channel login and whatnot, and not the login, but actually a link to y'all channel. I can add y'all to the community section. So some of our listeners, y'all can update stuff in the community section, put articles in there. If y'all something that y'all want us to talk about, it can go in the community section of the podcast. So we won't never miss a beat, and we kind of stay connected with y'all. That's why we want to start bringing this to YouTube, so y'all can comment and interact with us as we recording. But that's just a little.
Hey, Ron, one of our listeners, bro, they on YouTube, but they can't get the comment section.
That's what I'm trying to fix now. So y'all can go ahead and run with this while I help them out right quick, and y'all can kind of finish talking about the interview. But go ahead, whichever one you gentlemen would like to start.
Come on, K-Ron. I know y'all watched it.
Right, y'all super quiet over there. What's going on with the low energy today?
You ain't watching Kindle?
I watched clips of it, but I didn't watch the whole interview. No, I watched probably like the first 30 minutes. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, he was in his Jackbox, bro. Hey, he was in his box.
I watched it all the way. I watched it up until the Kanye name when he started talking about Easy.
Bro, he was in his box, bro. He was on that motherfucker jacking. Like, no bullshit. The whole, like, and you know, and like, you know, we used to call it, bro, Milwaukee Jack box, bro. But it's like a Midwest thing, bro. Like, he was feeling himself the whole time, bro.
Nah, he definitely was letting the motherfucker know he up.
Straight up, bro. He said he sent the group message to Kim, Jay-Z. Who else was in it, bro?
It was Drake, Pusha T.
Drake,
And he said, I'm the richest nigga in here. Stop playing with me. You know what
I mean? I'm richer than all y'all.
I'm richer than all y'all combined. Yeah.
Virgil was in there. It was two people. Yeah. Hey, he brought Drake up a lot in that interview too, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he definitely has a problem with Drake.
Yeah, I think
I don't think they have a problem. I think they probably been working together.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I'm just saying, like, he's all like even like the president jab when he was talking about black women or whatever, and was saying 90% of the black women voted for Biden or whatever. He was like, you would have thought Drake was running. Like,
yeah, he talked.
Like,
he talked about.
I'm just that's just not something I would do personally. But
you know what I think is getting to the point, bro. What I'm starting to think. I think they both got an issue with each other about some shit that they feel like the other person did to each other. Mm-hmm. I mean, did to them, but it really didn't happen that way. I think their whole beef started over like just some bullshit, bro. Like that's how I feel. Because every time you hear one of them do an interview, this motherfucker, he did this, he did, you know what I mean? Like, he did that to me. And then when you hear the other person respond, like, that ain't how that shit went. You know what I'm saying, bro? I think it's a misunderstanding. These niggas been beefing for years over a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm. Right, it's probably over the baby shit. You know, him spilling the business and all that, like all that damn tea.
Yeah.
But
well, let me. I'm gonna have to take it back for y'all a little bit because me and Lisa had this conversation the other day because it's a lot. It's crazy to me that so many people don't know this, but it's always been a back and forth between Young Money and good music for the most part. It's been several times Pusha T done came at Lil Wayne in the past. He done came at Birdman. So I think Drake kind of inherited a lot of that. And as Kanye West pointed out, he said that it's professional rap now. Like when Pusha T and Lil Wayne was going on back then, this rap wasn't such a professional sport as it is now. You know what I mean? They was going at each other on mixtapes. They was going at each other on those Good Friday joints.
Right, and I'm fine with all of that.
Right.
So when it started getting personal, that's when.
Right, but this is what I'm saying about the healthy obsession, because like you said, it's a sport. He said, "I'm rich, you ain't gonna do nothing to me, I ain't gonna do nothing to you." But he said, when you start talking about killing me on a song, and they playing it at my kids' birthday parties, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he was like, that's when we have an issue. He said, then Drake went and moved like 5 blocks away from him, started DMing everybody in his wife's family, everybody he can get in contact with, and was acting like he had sex with Kim. He said this in the interview, and he was like, fam, I'd rather you. He said, I'd rather you just act like you. He said, I'd rather you just say you beat or didn't. You know what I'm saying? Versus coming out and actually coming out and insinuating.
No. He said, I would have rather you just have beat before. You know
no, he said, I'd rather. No, he said, I'd rather you. No, he said, I'd rather you say you beat than insinuate. That's what he said.
Okay.
He wanted to know. He said that shit was driving him
I
crazy.
I thought he said he'd rather him had already did it and he knew about it than you said insinuate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we saying the same thing. We saying the same thing essentially. Okay. But anyway, that's what he was saying. He was like, bro, I like if you beat, just say it. And then he was saying, don't be playing games with me. He said, because Drake be throwing out. And we all know, if y'all listen to lyrics, I mean, I'm still a 90s kid, so I still listen to lyrics and rap. And Drake be throwing a lot of shots, and he be throwing a lot of innuendos and subliminals at these rappers.
Drake the subliminal master.
He the subliminal master. He will never come out and dish you straight up. He is the subliminal master, so he gonna sub you to death. He, Jay will just throw a couple bars out there. And let you know, like, stop playing with me, I'm Jay. Like, you know what I mean? Like when he did Joe Budden, he was like, tell these ordinary Joes button up. You know what I mean? But Drake do it in a subliminal way. And it's always going to be with a woman involved. That's what started the beef with him and Common. Common, another good music artist. Y'all don't know if y'all remember, Common was dating Serena Williams. And Drake smashed Serena Williams and then this Common subliminally in a song. So Drake he's a mastermind.
Common.
Right. I like Sweets. Common spazzed on Sweets.
Common went crazy, but then but you could tell he got personal. He started calling him a bitch. And
Yeah,
all that.
yeah.
Because Drake assassinated. Yeah. So that's what I like Drake. But other than that,
yeah,
the other stuff can go by the way.
But listen though, dog. Because niggas read him all day and everything, dog. But when he started dissing motherfuckers,
he be going.
It be
some of them he responds.
Hey, what Joe Budden say? Leave him alone, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because really,
but no, he's number one, so you got to go after him. We ain't no time for all this.
Of course. No. But it's like trying to go after like Childish Gambino, bro.
Yeah.
He's just a person that's very talented, but he really can rap better than all you niggas.
Yeah.
Calm down. But you know what I'm saying? Like
here's
not saying Drake can rap better than everybody, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and here's the thing too, like when I don't know why people ain't realized that this is Drake's formula when it comes to beef, and he did the same thing with like Common. Like I said, it started talking about Serena Williams in the track and talking about rappers pillow talking. Then he did the same thing to Meek. Him and Meek fell out because he was insinuating that he had sex with Nicki, and Meek got salty, and Meek was on them perks at that time too, so Meek wasn't going. So that was am I lying though? He was on them perks. He was on them perks. So he got Twitter fingers.
He got slaughtered too.
He was mod out baby.
Right, and he baited him in. The only nigga that was smart enough to pay attention to him and work was Pusha T. Because when he mentioned that line about Pusha T wife, he was like, "Nah, we ain't doing that." He was like, "You want to insinuate you had sex with my wife?" And he said, "I'm gonna make it ring on you like Virginia Williams." That nigga Pusha T went nuts, and he was like, "I'm not going. I'm like, don't play with my wife, fam, because I know too much about you." And he spilled all the tea. You know what I'm saying? And that shit didn't work. But go ahead though, what's fine.
No, I was just laughing at like you just said, that tea. Yeah. Niggas be spilling that tea.
They be
spilling
that tea.
Yeah.
But again,
hey fam, you
Pusha
can't.
T is just a better rapper than all of them. So of course, and plus he's a little bit more about that lifestyle than So that that's kind of where that came from.
Drake is a bad dude.
He a sniper, bro. That's what they call him. He a sniper. Like you got to be careful when you messing around with the biggest artist in the world, fam. Like otherwise you're gonna get Jeff Bezos. Right. You seen how Jeff Bezos chick was looking at Leonardo DiCaprio?
Right. She wanted her some Leo badly. Right.
Yeah, she was ready to
go. She was on the whole isosceles in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was.
Kanye said that he said that shit really affected him though. He said he was going crazy about that shit.
Right.
But I mean, it's just like you got to kind of. It's just again, if you gonna marry that type of woman, bro, you can't. You gotta roll with the punches, bro.
Man,
I'm not saying she's a super. I'm not calling her nothing or saying she's a super this or that, but she has been known to be around a few people.
So, listen, you gonna be around the same motherfuckers, bro. You in Hollywood, they all live blocks away from each other and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. But I'm just saying she didn't start out like that.
Of course.
She came into the industry, or in the industry through Paris and all of that. Yeah. So I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you the guys on the shoot. I don't even think that's the issue for Kanye, because Kanye West has always been in his music. He's been like a sexual deviant in his music. It's all throughout.
You was talking about the wife, so I didn't know if that was it or not. But,
okay, yeah. So, but no, what I'm saying is like, so he brought what's her name? His first girlfriend, but Amber Rose. He brought her to the game. Amber Rose was stripping before when he met her. Then after he broke up with her, he made that song One Day I'm Gonna Marry a Porn Star, and he was talking about Kim Kardashian. He was foreshadowing that the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So then he ended up marrying Kim Kardashian. He knew about her background. He went on stage and said.
Also, it might have been foreshadowing, and when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
Yeah, that too. But that's fucking hysterical.
Hey, what he saying? One song, bro. My wife famous all from a home movie.
Yeah, right. And then he remember when he went on stage when I forgot what award show it was when he got his acceptance speech, and he went on stage and said what did he say? He said they say my wife only date rich black men. He was like, she's dated broke black men too. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's always throwing jabs at it, so I don't think that so much bothers him. I really think this fact that him and Drake had a relationship. Him and Drake was cool. Like I said, I think all the shit between him and Drake really came from that inherited beef of Good Music and Young Money beefing back and forth. I think eventually Birdman came to Drake and was like, hey man, like you can't be rocking with this dude, and his crew is dissing us. You know what I mean? And I think he kind of inherited that beef. So Drake started doing a little shady shit to him. And Kanye West is like, where is this coming from? Because if you notice, when Pusha T was dissing Drake, Kanye stayed out of it. He just started tweeting after that. You know what I mean? So, like or tweeting.
Yeah, but Wayne kept working with him.
Yeah, well, Kanye, no, Kanye. No. He did keep working with Kanye. No, after the fact. Are you sure about that, Kim?
Well, that was Lil Wayne at that time. I mean, I would assume.
Because I know he was on Big Sean.
Go down the timeline. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought they were still cool. I never saw them fall off. But
no, I don't think Kanye West had this nothing with Lil Wayne a little time. Because I remember when Lil Wayne came out saying "fuck Pusha T" and everybody love him, yada yada yada.
Right, but he had an issue with Pusha T. That was even before the whole Cash Money.
Right. But he was always good music back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pusha T been good music for a while. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it. It was that song, These Niggas Ain't Playing.
But I thought even when he was with Pharrell, with Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, that went way back then, too.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's where that shit started at.
Because that was all, that was after the whole What Happened to That Boy, all that. Because they was doing shit together. Right. So they was doing stuff together, and then, he always had a problem with Wayne. I forgot what the real falling out was with that, but that was something happened with that. Yeah. So that's only, but I don't be keeping up, you know me.
Yeah. I'm just running down the history because, like I said, that because he did mention, and because Joe Budden said on this podcast, he was saying, he got a healthy obsession with Drake. And then, you've mentioned it before, so I'm just going down the history because, like I said, if somebody I'm cool with, and then you want to act like you smashed my wife, fam, like that's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me.
No, for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? Like whether
but
or not
that's that industry, though. Yeah, I mean, they all, involved in that. I mean, so that's kind of why I'm saying it just kind of come with the territory when you with that. Like, look how Jay-Z moved with his wife. You can't even see her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
straight up.
She's one of the most famous women in the world, and it's like you don't got no access to her. Yeah. It's just, I'm not saying it's got to go that far, but I'm just saying, like, it's just certain ways, like, I think that's probably why he moved around anyway from that. But that just ain't really his style, no way. He kind of, he ain't I ain't gonna say introverted, but
he's elusive.
But he private though. He always definitely private, even when he was in the spotlight.
Yeah, he told Kanye West not to marry that girl. You know what I mean? Quote unquote. And I think that was a little bit. It will cause a little bit of a rift between them, and also, like Kim Kardashian, she's a public figure. That's how she got her bread. That's how her family got their bread. So she got to keep the hustle up. You know what I'm saying? And it's worked thus far. So Yeah,
and I used to damn near like kind of like get mad at Kanye, like, bro, why are you this upset? Like, he was pissed, like, our kids ain't never even played together and blah, 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 which is fucked up. But nigga, I'm not letting my kid come over there, fam. They gonna listen, bro. You think they finna get Kim Kardashian, Kanye West kid in the same room with Jay-Z and Beyonce kid, and them cameras ain't finna start rolling. They gonna be like, cue them.
I don't even think it was that deep. I don't even think it was that deep though. Early in their marriage, Jay-Z and Beyonce was going through their shit. You know what I mean? So like that.
Yeah, no, of course. But I personally think that was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the whole.
I don't want to speculate. So we can say alleged. We can say allegedly.
That's why I said what I think.
Yeah. Like, just say allegedly, bro, because I don't want to speculate.
Even the whole salon.
Trey, I get what you're saying. We ain't just having a casual conversation. So say allegedly, because we don't want to be held responsible for just fucking doing libelous, bro. Like straight up. We do have a platform.
I said it 7 times.
Yeah. Okay. Allegedly. Yeah. So that's fine. But yeah, did y'all see the Kanye West and Jay Prince when they came and spoke out, but talking about him squashing beef with Drake and doing a tribute concert for Larry Hoover Jr. Or not Larry Hoover.
I read it, but I didn't watch the video of it.
That's gonna happen.
I read it.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. And the reason it's gonna happen is because Jay Prince fuck with Drake, and Drake fuck with him. Yeah, yeah. To keep it a whole buck with you is speculated. Jerome, is that good? Speculated? Allegedly?
Just say allegedly, bro. Goddamn.
Allegedly. Really that's the reason Drake can kind of walk around, bro, with his head up, because like Jay Prince don't let niggas fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Niggas know who Jay Prince is.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. Yeah. So for the fact that he was sitting there with Jay Prince, it shit definitely gonna happen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Jay Prince Senior, he posted this on his Instagram. He said, I met with Kanye West last night in H-Town at the, Rothko Chapel. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry, y'all. It wasn't in my plans to meet him there, but I must say I'm glad I didn't allow a worship place for God to detour our meeting. There will come a time in life where I'm getting old, man. I can't read this little ass fucking Instagram font. He said there will come a time in life where we all should embrace the movement thinking over the moment thinking. Moment thinking gets us stuck in a cycle of confusion, revenge, killings, and things of darkness that take you in a worse place. Take you in a worse place than slavery. Movement thinkers dream of a better tomorrow, a bigger picture, longevity, choices, and humbling themselves to forgive. They don't allow fear and pride to stunt their growth. And it says, and they're always looking for the good in every situation, and that's where the leaders are separated from the followers. So I met with Ye to pass on the message from my brother Larry Hoover, who said he would like to see peace between the two of them. Ye received this like, I'm sorry, I lost my space. It say Ye received this like this as well, and said thanks because he never had anyone that set him down and explained things to him the way I did. I'm looking forward to all of us working together in unison to elevate our communities around the world. And it's and he was saying that, and he posted a video. I played the clip right now. Let me connect the phone. Shit.
So when Jay Prince and Larry Hoover tell you got to do some shit,
you got to do
that shit. You got to do it, right?
Facts. I mean, I ain't. Yes, sir. Yes, Larry Hoover, sir.
Hey, listen.
Hold on a second. Let me play this clip right quick, Trey. Let me play the clip right. Let me play the clip right quick, Trey.
I'm making this video to address the ongoing back and forth between myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken shots at each other, and it's time to put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the 2 biggest albums of the year, live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together.
Yeah, that was it. Trey, you can go ahead with what you was about to say.
Drake gonna do that concert, and then 8 months from now, we gonna see he engaged with Kim Kardashian, dog.
All right. You're allegedly.
allegedly.
You're pure ignorance.
My inside sources told me that that's the plan. So.
She about to marry Dennis the Menace.
Pete Davidson. Butthole eyes.
No, she's not. They gonna be with his. They can deal with his
Pete Davidson is a sniper too.
Oh God, Pete Davidson is a sniper.
Pete Davidson got to go on that GOAT list.
Yeah.
He up there.
Bro, I don't even know how this. How does this happen, bro? Oh, you know what? From SNL, I forgot that's probably how they met. Cause she just did SNL not too long ago. Pete Davidson, he out here sniping. Look at this little dirty white boy.
They kissed in a skit. They did a Aladdin skit. They kissed on the skit.
I didn't even watch that. I didn't even watch the episode, bro. I wasn't interested. That's crazy.
She was funny.
I bet they did a good job writing for her. Can't be whack.
And what's crazy is Kanye talked about that shit too. He was like, they got my wife making jokes and shit about our marriage. You know what I'm saying? He was like, we got divorced, and why she divorced me? He said, ain't no papers. That's still my wife. He was like, you think I don't want to be with my wife? Like, you think that shit funny? You know what I'm saying? Hey, he was getting real with that shit. I don't know if you got to that part, Kendall, where he started talking about that shit. About Kim little skit she did and shit. Which I'm sure he okayed her. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was cool, just told her whatever. But, bro, he wasn't feeling none of that shit, bro. Whatsoever.
Yeah. Is Larry Hoover doing multiple life sentences?
I think so, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Life plus a ridiculous ass number.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now so I can be 100% because y'all know I like to have my facts together.
Hey, bro, don't change my subject like that no more. I'm getting.
Ooh, shit! Yeah, he's currently 6 life sentences, bro. So they I guess that's what this whole benefit concert is for, is to bring awareness and hopefully get him pardoned, because we know that's what Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have been working on for quite a few years. So I think that's pretty dope.
Hey, did you hear my threat though?
Kendall, is that you trying to join the room? Oh yeah, that definitely is him, I think.
Ron, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, okay.
Nigga, because you've been ignoring what the fuck I've been saying. That's why I asked you that.
Kendall, your phone is on but whenever you talk, your phone is popping up on the screen.
Excuse us, with audience. Me and Jerome
I'll be back on that. Give me a second, brothers.
All right. Kendall's out of control. Yeah, six life sentences.
Blaze, it's like the 4th time he done ignored me too, dog.
I'm not trying to ignore you, bro. I'm over here producing the show, and I'm trying to have a conversation with you, bro. What are you talking about? Kendall's calling into the show on multiple devices. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Pray for the right corporate.
Oh God, bro, I am corporate, nigga. File the report right now. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
I'm finna write Anchor right now.
Oh shit. Listen, dog.
Man, I can't do 2 things at the same time, man.
On God, I can't do something. What were you trying to say now? I'm sorry, dog. I'm trying to produce. Everything going on. No, don't tell me it don't matter, bro. It was clearly important. So what the hell is wrong with you? Blaze, you don't say, oh, it doesn't matter now. My feelings are hurt. I'm going to take another puff of my goddamn. What the fuck is you smoking over there? A vapor. God, dog, you are such a nigger, dog. And yeah, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not alienating our listeners by using the hard ER version. But when my friends act like this, I use the hard ER version so they know I'm serious. But what is it, Trey? What do you want, sir?
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna call him the hard ER because he's acting like a nigga.
All right, I apologize.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So what do you need, dog? You ain't said it yet, dog. You gonna make me wait.
You ruined it.
Hey, dog, the listeners, you keeping everybody in suspense right now, dog.
Listen, but next time you change the subject on me like that, dog, I'm gonna get violent with you, dog.
Bro, listen.
Right here on Label. We gonna come across the YouTube shit. It's gonna be like technical difficulties. They gonna be waiting, dog. Yeah.
I'm back.
Thank you.
Cook crack.
Like cook crack. Thank you.
I'm gonna wait to get violent with him until he get here. We're gonna have a live showdown here. Yeah. Y'all just gonna, hey, Kendall and Blaze gonna be talking, dog. Y'all just gonna see me and Rome wrestling in the back.
Like, all right, and, this is what they own.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. I guess we can move on to this gentleman here, Travis Scott. What are y'all thoughts on the events that took place at the Astro World? Was it tour? Was it a tour or show? The festival, Astro World Festival down in Houston.
Festival.
Yeah. What was y'all thoughts?
Tragic, man. Condolences to all the people that was affected. But
facts. Yeah. Let's not be insensitive.
This seemed to be a ongoing thing with Travis shows. They get wild, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say this though. Everything I kept seeing was just like the media posting, all the media outlets posting, everybody reposting was just like, oh, he kept performing, he kept doing this. And I just seen one today where he was like, hey, somebody passed out. He said, let the ambulance. He telling the crowd, and the crowd, I was just reading the comments and everybody like, no, you know, blah, 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 ain't happened like that. And then I started reading like, yeah, y'all weren't there, we was there. They said he did that several times where he was stopping, like he had stopped. But now I watched his documentary on Netflix, which is a real good documentary if y'all haven't watched. But it actually shows all of that, like the Astro World and shit. Every last one of his concerts, bro. These motherfuckers, that was all in the documentary. These motherfuckers I'm talking about leaving on stretchers, bro. Like kind of like Blaze said, like it's insane. And like I done seen motherfuckers like literally, bro, getting carried away, bleeding, and they like, man, I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just wild as a bitch. So like to me, I feel like you know that's what that concert gonna be. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about it was kids out there and all type of shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I want to more so, Black. I feel like it was more so his team. He had a horrible team. His team, bro. Listen, because I seen a video where they was telling his team like, "Hey, there's somebody dead down here. Like y'all need to, you know what I mean?"
Mm-hmm.
Man,
so
there were people in the crowd giving CPR to people passed out because the medics didn't know how. So clearly the team wasn't shit. So I don't know how they planned it, what their planning was, or what they were doing, or why he was advocating for bringing more people in and all that other shit he was doing on his IG. Like, you know, all of that shit is just like, it was, you know, there was basically no need for it. You could have just had you a concert and just left it at that. You didn't necessarily need to pack it in the way that you did, especially if I'm not saying that he knew as far as the type of staff that he had, but I'm just saying in terms of like, somebody had to know. And you know, you shouldn't necessarily just packed it in like that if you definitely didn't have the resources that you needed to get that shit taken care of. Like, that's crazy. Because let's just keep it real.
Say that again, Blaze.
I'm sure he don't got nothing to do with those details. Like,
right. So that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying that he, does. I'm just saying like whatever the management or Live Nation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, and like I said, just in terms of like bringing the amount of people that they did there, like, come on, man. Like, they just definitely need to do a better job of that. Like you said, you saw him up there, like, okay, get him. All right, and I'm going to continue. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just
he wasn't stopping.
Shit down. And, you actually saw people in the people from the crowd that went in and went to the cameraman and things like that, and was trying to warn them, like, hey, people are dying. Like, you got to stop this. And some people just felt like, okay, well, I'm going to keep filming,
Whatever.
So the sense of urgency is another thing that I kind of saw or took from that. It was just kind of like, damn, like, people dying and, like, people just still like, all right. It was just like it just took me aback. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not surprised from it, but it was just like, damn.
Yeah.
They just want the show must go on type shit. Yeah.
It's definitely one of those, where's your antennas, nigga? Because, like, even if I'm performing, bro, I'm going to start seeing shit in the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, he was hoisted up. So, of course, he saw stuff. I mean, he literally said, okay, get him. Like,
but like I said, though, like, I watched that documentary, bro. And, like, all his shit is like that. Motherfuckers are passing out, leaving. Niggas get injured.
I didn't know they were dying from it, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, they weren't. What I'm saying is, like, all his shows is like that. So, more than likely, he looking like, hey, get them out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. You just thinking they're not dead?
I don't want to.
You think he just thought they were alive? Okay.
Yeah, I don't, because I don't want to say, like, I really don't want to even put that on the person, bro, and say like he really knew.
I ain't saying
motherfuckers. I'm just I'm just saying, like, just for me personally. But that's what I feel like. I'm telling you, bro. I watched that documentary, bro, and his concert. I've never seen no shit like that, bro. I have
either
never,
way,
bro.
Either way, the lawsuit's coming, man. So somebody gonna be here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Quick question, Rome. You might know too. Ain't Live Nation Rock Nation?
Yeah, it's all the same.
Okay.
So,
okay. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, they're about to get their ass sued to death, and they already building up evidence towards.
I never knew Live Nation was Rock Nation.
Yeah,
It's
the same.
Did not know that.
It's
same
Rock
people.
Nation / Live Nation, I believe. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think they acquired or they got a partnership or some shit. But anyway, they're about to get sued like crazy because. Here's my thing. His shows have always been nuts, like you said, the documentary and whatnot. But since 2017, this is how I know some lawsuits is gonna get crazy, and it's probably gonna be real hard for Travis Scott.
Because this might get paralyzed too.
Yeah, in 2017, a young man was pushed. He was encouraging fans to jump from the second floor of a balcony into the mosh pit, and one of his fans got pushed from the third floor and ended up permanently paralyzed. And then the crazy thing about it is I sent y'all a screenshot of that shit earlier from the Stargazing song where he mentions it ain't a mosh pit if somebody don't get injuries. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got niggas jumping from the balconies. He said in 2018 after the young man got paralyzed at his show. His shows definitely encourage this kind of behavior. And I don't know if you ever been to a General Mission show anyway. I fucking hate General Mission shows. I'm going to a seat. I've been like that since my mid-20s. I'm going to a seat. Fuck General Mission. I ain't trying to stand up here and deal with that kind of energy. You know what I mean? It's just different. And I was in the last show I went to where niggas pushed past the barricades, and this wasn't even encouraged by the artist. It was a Snoop show at the rave. I forgot who else he had performing there, but somebody in the crowd said, man, fuck it, they can't stop us all, and just rushed the security. And we ended up literally, you couldn't even stop. You was getting moved with a sea of people getting pushed into the venue. You know what I mean? That shit was nuts. So I can only imagine that event like this where it's encouraged, and Travis Scott has been known in the past to encourage this kind of shit, which is why you have to take some kind of accountability. If somebody's getting hurt,
bro, you have to.
Yeah, somebody's getting hurt at a show. You gotta realize, man, like maybe this ain't the best thing to be doing, or maybe we should have some people, quote unquote, in a that's designated to a mosh pit who's gonna sign some kind of waiver, and I ain't gonna encourage it. But I guess he looking at the raw feel and the raw energy and shit. But
these little crazy motherfuckers, that's his fans, bro. Because all of them crazy.
Right, definitely, 100%.
Allegedly.
But
bro, listen, they all crazy, and his issue is he one of these crazy kids. So he okay with that shit. Like if he wasn't Travis Scott, he would be at the Travis Scott concert doing that shit.
Yeah, it's more of a rock environment.
Yeah. No, he looks at himself as a rock star. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, but the thing, that's his issue though, because it's like, bro, you gotta be held accountable, bro. Like you're a grown man, bro. So at some point in time, you know what I'm saying? You had how many people was there?
I don't know.
There was
a number.
Too damn many. People could barely breathe.
What, bro, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, and y'all and they was outside and couldn't breathe, bro. Mm-hmm. Come on now, bro. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like I said, he had literally a page on IG where he just like advocated for more people to come. Yeah. It was like, y'all come in anyway. Like, and I get it. He was just hyping it up. I'm not saying he was on some dastardly shit. I'm not. Yeah. You know, people.
He's not, bro. I'm telling you, he's not. He's
right.
Just
I ain't saying none of that.
Like,
I'm just
like, man.
It's just like, come on, bro. You gotta have some more control. You gotta have, you know, some more.
He has all the control. I think that was the thing. Right. He has all the control. He could have stopped and be like, we're not continuing this shit until we let all these paramedics through. Y'all need help. You know what I mean? Like that's really how he should have handled it as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I get the moshing. The moshing happens. I ain't knocking none of that. And I'm gonna have to see the documentary to kind of see what you're talking about as far as with the passing out and all that.
Hey, bro, watch it. You're gonna be kind of blown away, bro. I have never seen no shit like that, bro. And every concert he does is like that. Everyone, bro. Yeah. And they actually have footage of the Astro World, one of the Astro World festivals, bro, and it's insane, bro. That shit great. Like
they show literally, you will get shoe, and he was like, "Fuck him up."
See, that's my issue. That's why I don't want to completely absolve him and say that he ain't trying to do X, Y, and Z because it's too much evidence pointing towards that. Like I said, he's been at shows overseas and encouraged people to push past security and just rush the mosh pit.
He does advocate for some bullshit.
He advocates for some bullshit. So, like I said, we got to be very careful. It's like I know he's a young black man and we don't like to do that. You know what I mean? X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But at the end of the day, fam, this is how you get an R. Kelly. By nobody holding the motherfucker accountable. You know this nigga is fucking with young kids and ain't nobody on his team, ain't nobody around him saying nothing. We know people get hurt at your shows, Travis. Like, fam, maybe you might want to tone that shit down or get some safety precautions. You know what I mean?
Listen, let's go deeper with it and be real. Mm-hmm. He need to understand, bro, you're not white. Because if you was a white rock and roll star and that shit was happening, this shit wouldn't even be on news, bro.
No, it'd be on news. But today, that shit is gonna be on the news. If people dying, it's definitely.
Bro, what it would say is several people lost their lives at such and such concert. I don't think it would be this. How he's getting, like how they treating him. Nah, bro.
I mean, I'm not denying none of that, but that shit gonna be on the news regardless. If you people out here dying. Yeah, from these concerts, that shit ain't happened since 19 something. It's definitely happened twice in 2 concerts. Yeah. So,
hey man, like I told y'all the other day, man, we just gonna start seeing liability clauses on these when you buy these tickets.
Yeah,
they gonna absolve themselves at the gate. Like,
but that's what I was saying about that's what I was saying about the documentary, bro. Like, listen, you go into his shit. They literally said if you go in the documentary, bro, if you go into this concert, you may get hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, every concert he has, bro, somebody getting injured. I'm talking about leaving in a stretcher, all type of shit.
Not if I take.
And I ain't talking about one or 2 people, bro. It's like it's a few. You know what I mean?
Not if I take my 9, my fofo. Make sure all your kids don't grow.
Hello.
you push me in a mosh pit, your ass getting shot.
now it's a mass shooting at the concert.
Right, straight up. Yep, personal injury. Call your personal injury attorney. Straight up.
Hey, and it's still gonna be Travis' fault.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did y'all have y'all seen The Harder They Fall?
Yes,
that shit was good, man.
That shit was so good, bro. I was damn near cheesing watching that shit.
You fuck with it, Blaze?
No, it was great, man. I loved it.
Yeah, that's it.
Low key, I've been wanting to watch it again. Low key, I'm
gonna watch it again. I just ain't found the time yet, but I'm definitely gonna watch it again.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking it out. I thoroughly enjoyed that film. If y'all not familiar, The Harder They Fall is it's a cowboy film. Hold on a second, I'm gonna give y'all the correct information because y'all know I hate when I'm wrong. And I'll tell y'all who produced it and whatnot.
Who was your favorite character, Blake?
Jay-Z was one of the producers. Little dude with the thought he was the quickest. Can't remember his name.
Yeah, bro. Listen, and what's funny is mine is bro. I can't never. If I told y'all what I want to say, this nigga name is Lakeith Stanfield. Yeah, that's actually who I fuck with, bro. In that movie, bro.
Mm-hmm. I think all of them did a phenomenal job. It's but let me.
They did.
Yeah, but it's a Netflix original about all black cowboys. Everybody was real life characters, but the stories were false. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of I guess you want to call it fantasy or exaggeration on their real lives.
It was real to me, damn it.
But the director name is DeBillis, and he actually did another film that he released in South by Southwest. That's a prequel to this. You can find the whole film on YouTube. Just give me 1 second. I should have had my show notes together.
Is that the one with Erykah Badu in it?
Yeah, with Erykah Badu.
Off the weed.
For a sequel or prequel.
No,
it
sir.
was called. Give me 1 second. Golly, bro, I can't pull up nothing fast right now. I'm sorry, y'all. But 1 second.
Somebody said on the 6 in the comment section.
Not on the 6, bro.
No, he from Milwaukee. My nigga.
It's called They Die by Dawn.
They Die by Thank you, Blaze. Golly, but yeah, They Die by Dawn. You can find it's a 50-minute short film by the same director. He actually presented that at South by Southwest, and that's kind of what led to him getting this film. I'm actually hoping that Netflix actually picks up the prequel and he reshoots it. But I watched a little bit of it. You could tell it was like an indie budgeted film. It wasn't the greatest film, but it's definitely enjoyable, especially if you enjoy like Erykah Badu, and it had everybody in it was big name actors. It had old boy. The light-skinned cat that was on that cop show that got kicked off for some
Jesse Williams. Michael K. Williams.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Mario Dawson, Isaiah Washington.
Yeah, so I got
David
some heavy
Banner.
hitters in it. Yeah, I got some heavy hitters in it. So it's definitely not bad acting, but you can definitely tell it's an indie film. But it's definitely worth watching. But yeah, this new film, The Harder They Fall, got Idris Elba, Zazie Beetz, Regina King, Jonathan Majors, Lakeith Stanfield, R.J. Kyler, Delroy Lindo, Danielle Deadweiler, Eddie Guthrie. I'm sorry, I probably slaughtered that name. Deion Cole, Mustafa Shakar, and Woody McClain.
Mustafa,
sorry, thank you. Shakar. Is it Shakar or Shakur?
Is it S-H-A?
S-K-S-H-A-K-I-R. So Shakar?
Yeah,
Shakar,
probably.
Yeah, probably how you pronounce it. Like I said, I ain't really good at pronouncing. I probably slaughtered all that shit. But anyway, I'm telling y'all talking about my favorite characters. My favorite character was Deion Cole. Because I was not.
He bodied that shit.
I was not
very impressed, bro.
Yeah, I was definitely not expecting that from Deion Cole. Because in the past he's always been kind of silly. And everything I've seen, every movie I've seen him in every sitcom, he really pretty much played himself. And in this role, he took a definitely different role. Keith Moss just asked was the soundtrack.
King killed this shit too.
Yeah, Keith Moss just asked was the soundtrack good. I listened to one track on there, and that was the intro track with Jay-Z and Kid Cudi. And standalone, it didn't work. I heard it before the movie came out. I was like, this shit ass. But in the
movie, it go hard.
Right, in the movie, it go hard. In the context of the film, it goes hard. So I will say in the context of the film, the soundtrack does work. But standalone, you probably ain't gonna ride around playing it like that. You know what I mean? But as soon as it came on with the intro with the opening to the movie, I was like, damn, this shit go. I said, this shit feel perfect.
You know, you could tell they made it for that scene.
Yeah.
It's a soundtrack in a traditional sense rather than a collection of artists making songs.
Yeah. Did y'all see some of the outrage surrounding the movie? You know, it's always gonna be some outrage. But because of the people they chose to to play the character. So
I know some controversy about Zazie Beetz.
Yeah, because her character was a Stagecoach.
Hey, I love her by the way too.
Yeah, Zazie Beetz is very attractive.
I love you, Zazie.
But listen, Blaze, calm down, bro. Keep your hormones in check. No. He got right with the shit. He said, "I love you, Zazie. I love you, Zazie." What was her character name? Stagecoach Mary. That was her.
Stagecoach Mary.
Stagecoach Mary.
Stagecoach Mary was a larger, darker complexion black woman. So it was a lot of controversy over her playing the role.
Oh, okay.
Right. But I still think people.
Yeah, controversy. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I still don't understand why people don't understand. Like when it comes to these characters, when you're making a film, you still want the big name draw. You want the people that play the characters the best. Because it was the same issue with King Richard and Will Smith. A lot of people were outraged that that Richard Williams' character wasn't a dark-skinned man. And it's like, fam, do you not see Richard Williams when Will Smith plays him? If you go watch a interview with Richard Williams. They have plenty of them on YouTube. Go watch the interview of Richard Williams, then go watch the trailer for that film. That it's like you watching the same person. Will Smith bodied that. You know what I mean? So and plus it's Will Smith. So we know that his name alone is gonna sell tickets because he's gonna do a phenomenal job portraying his character. So I don't know why it'd be so much outrage by people not fitting the character exactly. You know what I mean?
Bro, I ain't trying to hear that outrage, nigga. Regina King in that motherfucker. This is a black movie, goddamn.
Right. Yeah, I ain't trying to
like straight up, bro. And shout out to her too, because she bodied that, bro. Jesus,
it's just always funny. People like it's black, but it's not black enough. Let's make it blacker.
Hey, Regina King in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, low key, Jonathan Majors becoming one of my favorite actors.
Bro, listen, I told you. Y'all know I've been telling, I've been screaming for over a year on this podcast, fam. Like The Last Black Man in San Francisco. If y'all haven't watched it, go see that film, fam. Like, it's a phenomenal movie. It was the first movie I ever seen Jonathan Majors in. I don't know if he's ever done anything else prior to that. It's in the you can tell the director, he even said it on the Breakfast Club that he was a huge Spike Lee fan growing up because it has a very Spike Lee feel to it, but not being a Spike Lee film. But that movie is phenomenal, and Jonathan Major bodied that movie. It's going to be a different portrayal than you've ever seen him do before, even different from the character he plays in Loki. But yeah, it's to Blaze points, he's become one of my favorite actors because he killed Last Black Man in San Francisco, he killed Loki, he killed Lovecraft Country, and then he bodied this film. So definitely becoming one of my favorite actors. Every few years we get one of them that come around like that.
Lovecraft Country is so damn good.
Right. We did how many episodes did we do when we Lovecraft Country? Y'all go back and listen to those. A few of those in 2020, man, because that show was phenomenal. And and Jonathan Majors definitely bodied this movie as well.
Rest in peace, Michael K.
Yeah, I don't even want to give y'all no spoilers, so I want y'all to go check it out for yourself. We can probably revisit that and get into a little bit of the background of the actual real life characters.
That shit fire.
Right, yeah, but it's definitely enjoyable. It was like, to me, it was like a Quentin Tarantino film. That was the vibe I got from it.
Yeah, that's definitely the vibe it has.
Yeah, so if y'all enjoying Quentin Tarantino films, y'all should definitely love The Harder They Fall.
Steve asked, was the soundtrack good?
Yeah, we already talked about that. I said,
okay.
I said standalone. To me, it really didn't hit that hard, but you know what I'm saying, in the context of the film, it was great.
Mm.
But let's see, what else we got on this docket, or was that it? Because I don't even remember. Oh, that was pretty much it, man. we had an hour and 12 minutes, man. Y'all have anything else to add before we wrap up? Any church announcements? Anybody in the chat got anything to add before we wrap this up?
Make sure y'all had a potato salad together for Sunday.
Sunday for Tuesday. Miss Mary gonna make the potato salad, and then Sister Martha. What you got?
Tuesday.
For Tuesday. For Tuesday's Bible study. Why Bible study's always on Tuesday? We can't study the Bible.
I thought it was on mine was on Wednesday.
It's before Hump Day.
And mine was on Wednesday.
That's a sinful day, my brother.
That sinful day is Wednesday.
That's why I was there.
Middle of the day.
Hey, that's middle of the
week. But man, if y'all ain't got nothing else to add, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sign this off. Y'all anything else to add besides that?
Just free our Lord and Savior, Larry Hoover. Yeah.
On the G.
Darren
Darren said he got to watch more TV. He got to watch more TV. You definitely got to catch up, bro. There's some phenomenal shows out there. But it's quick recommendations. Lovecraft Country, The Harder They Fall. What's dope about this kind of the shift that we seeing in black film and whatnot is that we starting to see characters portray stuff that's not black suffrage. That's not maybe, you know what I'm saying? That we starting to see a little more fantasy, black people playing fantasy and stuff, shit that we ain't never seen before. And so that they kind of broaden the horizon. And Lovecraft Country was definitely the first take on black people doing horror, which was the way they did it and the way they kind of wrapped in some of our historical, our ancestors and man, that shit fire, bro. Just watch it. It's some of the special effects gonna throw you off in the earlier episodes, but they kind of they tighten it up. You can tell HBO didn't expect Lovecraft Country to be as big as it was, and it ended up taking off. And I'm still mad we didn't get a season 2. All right. I don't know what Kendall's talking about, dog, but I'm not even But anyway, listen, man, I'm going to go ahead and sign off from here. We leave a recommendations. But if y'all haven't already, thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So I can start having to send out text messages every time we go live so y'all can just join us on y'all own free will so I won't have to hold y'all phones hostages. But yeah, like I said, once again, thanks y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe. Go to Apple Podcasts, subscribe there. We also available everywhere you can listen to podcasts. I mean, listen, iHeart, all that shit. Spotify. What else am I missing, man? Google Podcast, Stitcher, Anchor,
Apple Podcast.
Everywhere you can listen to a podcast, we there. So go ahead, subscribe, like, rate our podcast, man. Just do us a favor. Good looking out if y'all liking what we're doing over here. And also, like I said, if y'all, we're about to get back in our interview bag, so we'll start having some entrepreneurs on here, some people that's moving and shaking in our community. So be on the lookout for that. And if y'all like to have us, force us to have anybody on the show, send us a I'm so sick of Kendall right now. Y'all don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. But man, we appreciate y'all, and we will see y'all maybe Sunday. Oh, we'll see. I might have something special, but whenever we come, because I keep saying Sunday and we never get doing shit on Sunday because we all be busy. But man, listeners, thank y'all for tuning in. We see y'all next time. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.